Once upon a time, the United States and Russia were fierce rivals. Both countries were world superpowers with large armies and advanced technology. However, over the years, their relationship has evolved and changed. In the early days of the Cold War, the two countries were locked in a tense struggle for global dominance. Each side sought to spread its ideology and influence around the world, leading to proxy wars and tense standoffs. The world held its breath during the Cuban Missile Crisis, when the US and Russia came close to a full-blown nuclear war. But as the years went on, the relationship between the two countries began to thaw. In the 1980s, the United States and Russia reached a consensus to sign a series of arms control treaties in order to limit the number of nuclear weapons that could be held by each nation. This agreement was made in order to prevent a nuclear arms race between the two countries. This helped to reduce the likelihood of a war that would result in catastrophic consequences. Following the dissolution of the Soviet Union in the 1990s, Russia went through a time of severe upheaval in both its political and economic systems. The US offered aid and support to help the country transition to a market economy. In 1993, the two countries signed the START II treaty, further reducing their nuclear arsenals. As Russia regained its footing, the relationship between the two countries continued to improve. In the 2000s, the US and Russia cooperated on a number of international issues, including the war on terror and the crisis in Syria. In 2010, the two countries signed the new START treaty, further reducing their nuclear stockpiles. But in recent years, tensions between the US and Russia have once again begun to rise. The two countries have disagreed on a number of issues, including the conflicts in Ukraine and Syria and the role of NATO in Eastern Europe. In 2016, Russia was accused of interfering in the US presidential election, leading to further strain on the relationship. Despite these challenges, the US and Russia still maintain a strong diplomatic relationship. The two countries continue to work together on a number of issues, including space exploration and nuclear non-proliferation. And while there may be disagreements and tensions at times, both sides recognize the importance of maintaining a dialogue and working towards a more peaceful future.